Both of these 3D benches were printed in 22 minutes. One on my Sovol SV07 Plus, the other on my SV06 Plus. But how? Of course, the simple answer is that both of these 3D printers run Klipper. The SV07 Plus out of the box, and I have just received the Klipper upgrade for my SV06 Plus. The advantage of the in-house upgrade is that simple installation. Sovol supplies everything from the cables to the detailed instructions on how to connect the new screen to the existing power supply. Even if you unplug everything, be very careful because power supplies can retain high voltage even unplugged. We have to remove the original screen along with its bracket and mount the new one in its place. Then we connect the power supply. If you have a ferrite ring like this, I recommend attaching it to the USB cable to avoid interference. Based on user feedback, Sovol might even include one of these in future packages. Either way, make sure to lead the USB cable as far from the power supply as possible. Also avoid tangling up with the timing belt of the bed. The firmware update for the control board is included on the thumb drive that came with the Klipper screen. Copy it on a freshly formatted microSD card, eject it properly, then plug it into the card slot on the control board. As you turn on the printer, the Klipper screen will not be able to connect first. We have to let the firmware update to complete. Wait at least 2 minutes, then turn off the printer, remove the SD card, and when you turn it on again, the Klipper screen should now be able to connect to the control board. I recommend watching my SV07 Plus installation videos, both the basic and advanced settings, because the Klipperized SV06 Plus works almost identically. However, you will still need your Z markers and carry out the Z tilt adjustments manually, since we still have only one driver for the 2 Z motors. Watch my earlier video about the topic if you haven't yet. You will need to redo the E-step calibration. The default values were over-extruding for me. You will still be able to use the calibration ruler from my earlier video, but the process has changed. I explain it in the SV07 Advanced Settings video. The Klipper screen comes with an updated version of Sovol Cura, which includes the Klipperized SV06 and SV06 Plus profiles. See my video on how to use these profiles in the latest version of Cura. I now included these new Klipper profiles in my downloadable profile kit at the following address: bubble.dynalogics.eu/Cura. I'll explain there how to install these. For the ultimate test, I printed the same 22-minute 3D benchy that the SV07 Plus is advertised with. Before starting the actual prints at the same time, I heated the nozzles and beds in a separate go, because the SV06 Plus still has a somewhat smaller power supply than the SV07 Plus. As you can see, the nozzles heated up almost at the same time, but heating the bed to 65 degrees still takes almost twice as long on the SV06 Plus. The Klipper screen will not have any effect on this. After preheating everything, now we are all set to start the prints. still have to get used to seeing the same crazy speeds on my SV06 Plus that I used to see on my SV07 Plus. And we can watch how they run parallel almost to the second. We will come back to the close-up comparison of the two prints, and you will see they are not only capable of the same speed, but the print quality is also comparable of the two printers. I will show the two models from all angles and you will be able to see, as well as side by side with a 40-minute 3D Benchy that I printed on the same SV06 Plus before the upgrade, still running Marlin. And you will see a lot of improvements even at twice the printing speed. If you find this video helpful or interesting, this could be a good time to hit the like button and subscribe too, because I'm adding new videos about my 3D printing adventures on a weekly basis. The SV06 Plus comes with acceleration values just a tad bit below those of the SV07 Plus. This caused the 39 seconds difference by the very end. The SV06 Plus is also limited by its stock part cooling, but there are easy upgrades available. I link to the fan mod I am using in the description below. In the next 3 minutes, you can look at the two prints side by side from all angles. The green was printed on the SV07 Plus, the blue on the SV06 Plus from the same brand of PLA. Do stay to the end, because I will also show a 40-minute 3D Benchy printed on the same SV06 Plus, still using Marlin, right before the upgrade. The one with the dot on its roof was printed earlier today while still running Marlin. You could argue the one printed in almost half the time looks actually cleaner. Sovol's in-house upgrade is ideal for those who don't want to get into the nitty-gritty of clipperization. Everything is well prepared. hardware installation would have taken less than 15 minutes if I did not film it for you. And spend another half to an hour setting up and calibrating everything. If you are before ordering, please use my affiliate link below in the description. And thank you for sticking all the way to the end. It means a lot to me. And now, go print 3D.